Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for always stopping by, liking, commenting and subscribing. For the new ones, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Feel free to tell us what you want on the comment section. And stay tuned on today's episode on Jodha Akpa. Please allow that advert to play very well. Please, you should stop cutting it. Anakali is thrown into a locked room. She cries. In the red light area, announcement is made that Salim is coming to see them all. Salim comes there. All greet him. Salim says, "You dancers wished to come to the palace, so I have accepted it. You are allowed to dance and will get gifts too. But only 3 dancers will get the chance to dance in the function. Tomorrow they will be decided. All chants for Salim." Anakali sees him through the window and thinks, "So, it was your plan to bring me here. I can't believe you can stoop this low." Jalal thinks, "God, make Mirza understand that I didn't kill Mahachukchak." Jodha comes in and asks, "What are you thinking? Are you thinking of how to fulfill my wish?" Jalal says, "Don't worry about me. But what gifts are you giving me? I didn't only marry you. You married me too. You owe me a gift too as my wife." Jodha thinks. Jalal asks her to tell him the gift he's getting. Jodha says, "Yes, I will gift you, but it's a surprise." Jalal says, "I want to see what you will gift me, as you always gift something unique." Jodha thinks what to give him. She tells Jalal that Bhagwans is coming with his family to the function. They will reach tomorrow. Jalal says, "That's great news." She leaves saying, "I have work." Anakali thinks, "I don't know how and why I am kidnapped. I don't know how Rashid is. Zeel must be worried for me." She hears the other managers telling dancers outside that today they will go to palace and 3 will be selected to present their dance in front of Jalal and Jodha. "It will make us redeem our pride and we'll get gifts too." Anakali falls in the room. Manager comes there and says, "Oh God, who adopted you?" She asks dancers to bring water for her. She gives water to Anakali. She says, "I don't know who did this with you." Zoha, the manager who is with her, that comes there and says, "I did this with her." The other manager says that we have some rules. We don't force any girl to come in this field. Zoha says, "But our rule doesn't work in front of her Salim. It was his to make this girl a dancer, and I can't go against him." Anakali is shocked and says, "I beg you to let me go. My father is ill." Zoha says, "You can go. We were asked to make you stay here for 1 day only, but now your dignity is gone. Nobody from outside this world will accept you. You'll be tagged as one who comes from this dirty area. You can go." Anakali leaves. One person holds her hand thinking she's a dancer. Some people start following her and offers to come with her. They will pay her. Anakali says, "I am not that type of girl." The man says, "But you live here. Dance in this area. Girls like you are bought with a very less money. Then why are you showing attitude? Come with us." They try to force her to come with them. Anakali pushes them and runs from there. Bhagwan with his family reach Agra. Jodha Rukuiya welcome them. Jodha does their arti. Jalal comes there and greets them. Man touches Jodha's feet. Jalal hugs Bhagwans. Salim, Daniel, Murad comes there too. Man gets shy seeing Salim. Salim thanks them for coming. Bhagwan's wife asks Daniel how he is. "He used to roam around me in childhood and didn't even meet me when he came to Amir this time." Man says he didn't even meet me too. He just greeted me. Daniel says, "I'm sorry, but I will fulfill it in Agra." Jalal says Salim is handling the function's preparation. It will be good. Jodha hugs Man and whispers that this time I did your arti alone, but soon I will do arti of you with Salim. Man blushes. Rukuiya thinks that you're thinking to gift Salim, but Jodha, you don't know where Salim's heart is. I'll play this game and it's going to be interesting. Anakali comes to Zeel. Doctor is there. Doctor says Rashid needs medicine, but you don't have money. He leaves. Zeel asks Anakali, "Where were you? I was waiting for you the whole night." Anakali says, "I was trying to get some money." Zeel asks, "Did you get it?" Anakali says, "No, but now I have to do something. We have to buy medicine for Zeel." For Rashid. She leaves saying, "I will try to gather money." Arambano says to Jodha that you look happy as Amir people have come. Jodha says every girl gets happy when their family comes. When you will get married and I will come to your house, then you will know. Aram says, "I don't want to marry. I am fine like this." She asks, "What color do you like, red or green?" Jodha asks, "Why are you asking?" Aram says, "One auntie in the palace wants to gift you your favorite color bangles, but she cannot ask you as it is surprise." Jodha says, "Oh, I didn't know it was a surprise." Aram asks, "What will you give to Jalal?" Jodha says, "I didn't think about it till now." Aram says, "Oh God, you didn't think till now?" Jodha says, "I didn't know what to gift him. Aram says he's learning to sing day and night for you. Jada says, I think about gifts. Aram says, think about it, and if you don't get any idea, then tell this to Jalal in private. Don't embarrass me in front of everyone. Jodha laughs and hugs her. Anakali comes to Sakina and says, that night I denied the bangle you offered me for help, but now I need it. My father is very ill. Can you help me? Sakina agrees, but her father comes and says, don't talk to this girl. Go inside. Anakali says to him that my father is very ill. Allow her help me. Father says, leave us alone. He shuts his house. Anakali thinks of what to do. She recalls the dance manager saying that dancers will get prize for dancing in Jalal's function. Jalal is discussing politics with his ministers. Jalal asks Bhagwans to take rest. Man takes him to his room. Jalal asks Bible, what about your singing? Jalal says dancing is working hard with me. Bible says you will sing very well. Jalal says I will just sing. Bible says Jodha will gift you greatly. Jalal says yes, but she has not decided the gift yet. I know as I'm her husband. She can't lie to me even now. Bible says she will gift you something unique like always. Jalal says I know, but don't help her else. Bible says I love my life, so I won't help her. Jalal smiles. Anakali comes to red light area. She meets the good manager. She says, I want to participate in the royal function. Manager says, do you know what you're saying? You're making your life hell coming to this dirty place. Anakali holds her feet and says, help me. My life is already hell. Because of me, my father is ill. The one who gave me life. I am ruining his life. Manager says, just for money. Anakali says, I tried all I can but didn't get money. Help me. The gifts I will get in the function will help me. Manager says, do you know that you will be tagged as a dancer your whole life? And Akali says, I have no other way. Help me. Manager says, if this is your life's decision, then test your luck too. Come with us. Dancers goes to Royal Palace. Manager asks girls to not do any mistake while performing. Anakali is there too. She ties gongros to her feet. Rukuiya comes there. Anakali recalls how Rukuiya insulted her earlier. All dancers greet her. Anakali thinks that Rukuiya will not choose me at any cost. If I don't get this reward, then how will I treat Rashid? Rukuiya sees Anakali there. She asks manager to ask girls to start. Anakali starts classic dance with other girls. At the end of the dance, Rukuiya selects a girl, then looks at Anakali and passes by her. Selects another girl, then again comes to Anakali and says, your talent is great, you are selected. Anakali is stunned. Rukuiya smacks. She says to Anakali that you will dance exactly in front of Jalal. Anakali nods. Rukuiya leaves. Anakali thanks God for this chance. She hugs her manager. Hosha asks Rukuiya, why did you choose Anakali for whom Salim hates? Rukuiya says he hates her, but she's his first love. His first love's effect never fades away. When Akali will be in front of him, then his hatred will change into love again. Then Jodha will be in problem, as Jodha thinks that he loves man by. But I know Salim loves Anakali. Jalal is lying his head on Jodha's lap. Jodha says man was shy seeing Salim. She wants to sit beside Salim in function. Salim will be so happy when we will announce his marriage. Jalal says yes, as his mother has chosen such a nice girl for him, but it's unfair as it's our anniversary, so I should be getting gifts. Jada says you. She says I have ordered for special dress for man, so that Salim doesn't look away from her even for a second. Other side, Rukuiya says when Salim sees Anakali, he will keep looking at her in shock. Then the story will take a new route. Jada says to Jalal that with this marriage, all will be fine. You and Salim will get along too. Now it will be nice days for us. Rukuiya says now it will be nice days and bad days for Jodha. Manager says to Anakali, thank God you were choosing. Anakali says, I'm thankful to you. I got this chance because of you. Now I can treat Rashid. Manager says it was fate that brought you to us. Anakali's dress gets stuck in bushes. All dancers leave while Anakali is struggling with her dress. She didn't see any around and says, where did I go? She lost the way to the palace. A prick hits her feet. She screams in pain. Blood comes out. Salim comes there. She thinks that if he sees me here, then he will throw me out and won't let me enter palace again. If I don't get to dance in the function, then Rashid will not get fine. I have to hide. She hides her face from him. He comes to her and asks, who are you? Anakali says, I am a dancer. Salim says, why are you here? Anakali says sorry. I forgot my way. Salim says, I will show you the way. She says, but I am a dancer. He says, kings have problem with dancers, not me. I will show you the way. Anakali screams in pain. He says, you are hot on your feet. He lifts her in his arms. Anakali is hiding her face with Jupiter. She looks at him. He walks out of palace. He asks soldiers to send her to her house. She is hot. He leaves. Anakali looks back at him with love and anger. Salim says to Daniel that we have decided to give gifts to Jalal and Jodha. We need your help. We are planning to present a skit in which you will play character of Jalal. Manbai will be Jodha. Salim says, no, I don't like it. He leaves. He says he didn't listen to me. He says Daniel likes to act. He can play Jalal's character. Man says then our problem is solved. Man says we don't know much about Jalal and Jodha. Daniel says I have a plan. Arambana asks Hamida about Jalal and Jodha. The other princess asks Rukuiya about them. Rukuiya asks, why are you asking me? She tells her that they want to give to Jalal and Jodha. Rukuiya tells her about them. Salima tells Man and Rahim that Jodha and Jalal were totally different. Later, Daniel and Man are practicing Jodha and Jalal. He keeps addressing her as Man, not Jodha. Other princess asks him to call her Jodha as she's in character. Man says, I want to rest now. She starts leaving. Danielle stops her and asks, are you angry with me as I was doing mistake during practice? Man says, not at all. I like to play their love story. Sometimes I feel I should have a love story like them. Danielle asks, what kind of guy do you like? Do you like someone? Man says, I can't hide anything from you. Father is looking for a prince and I feel it will end in the palace. Danielle smiles and says, maybe your father will find groom in this palace. You will like those relations, referring to himself. Man thinks he is talking about Salim and runs from there being shy. He smiles. Murad comes to Daniel and asks him to go and eat. Daniel says, I'm not hungry. Murad asks, are you fine? He says yes. Anakali comes to Zeal. Zeal is crying and says, I can't see Rashid like this. I don't know why God's testing us. Anakali says, tomorrow I'll bring money. Zeal asks, from where? Tell me the truth. Anakali says, tomorrow is the function of Jalal and Jodha's marriage anniversary. I will dance in the function. Zeal says, are you mad? You'll be a dancer there. Anakali says, I will go there. Zeal says, you never liked to dance. Anakali says, sometimes we have to do things which we don't like. I have to bring money for father, so I will go there. There is no other way now, as all think that we are betrayers. So talks. Jodha says, I still remember it's our anniversary. There was a time when I used to hate you and now my heart is filled with your love. Jalal's soul talk says true. Our relation was made out of stubbornness, later became responsibility. Now it's changed to love. Our love keep increasing day by day. Jodha comes to Jalal and gives him sweet. Jalal and Jodha wishes each other. Jodha says, before doing any good deeds, we eat sweet, so I made you eat it. Jalal says, there are many bowls of sweet in the tray. Which one do I eat? Jodha says, one bowl is cooked by me. You have to test and tell me the one I have made. Jalal says, you are testing me even today. He starts testing bowls. Then makes Jodha eat from the bowl which she made. Jodha asks, you recognized it? Jalal says, when I sense your presence, when I feel your emotions, then why can't I guess your cooked food? Jodha says, I hope Salim and Man's relation will be same like this. Jalal says, it will. Jodha asks Jalal, are you ready to gift me? Jalal says, I'm ready. What about you? Jodha says, I will also gift you at the function. He says, happy wedding anniversary. She hugs and says, same to you. Guys, make sure you don't miss the next episode because you and I are gonna like it. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and turn on notification bell so that you will be notified when I drop the next episode. Stay tuned. Bye.